Thank you very much, Todd. They all start to count from here on out. After a week of preseason classics, week one of the high school football season is here. Shane Wright along with my teammate, Yanni Karakis. Yanni, man, every team started off with a clean slate, right? 0-0. Every coach in the locker room saying, we can do this. Let's go to the state playoffs, the state championship.
Step by step, each team starts off with the same expectations. All the coaches letting the team know that state championship, the ultimate goal. But as we know, only a select few get to actually hoist that trophy.
Yeah, a couple teams preaching that goal. Our game of the week, not too far down the road from each other. The Battle of Military Trail. Dwyer makes the 4-mile trip over to Jupiter.
Let's show you the highlights. Jupiter looking for their first win over Dwyer in over 20 years. We're trying to figure out what year that happened. Conflicting reports. A packed house, low-scoring first half. Panthers driving. Coden Brown looking end zone. Nice breakup by Jupiter's Shane Hollinger. Panthers settle for the field goal. 3-0 Dwyer. Jupiter struggling to get the offense going. Luke Douglas sacked by Dylan Ellie, who comes out of nowhere for the big play. So Warriors, they need a spark, and they do get one defensively. Dylan Firschman playing some good defense, picks off Coden Brown, and the Warriors are inside Dwyer's 20-yard line. Jupiter cashes in. Luke Douglas rolling out. He finds his brother just like the backyard, right into the end zone. Dylan, Jupiter over Dwyer for the first time this century. Wow. 24-11 the final.
How about those Warriors? Two playoff teams from last season. Pahokee with a tough test at Santa Lucis. Had a great season last year. Chiefs with a 21-0 lead at halftime. Yes, you heard me right. 3 touchdowns up. Devils, though, would get the ball on the first drive of the second half. Xavier Mitchell hits Cedron Washington across the middle for a touchdown. The celebration, watch this, Yanni. Woo. Yeah, can't do that in high school. A penalty, 21-7 Chiefs lead. First play of the ensuing drive for Santa Lucis. Look at Tyreek Dawes following his blockers up the middle and says, fellas, I'll take it from here. 48 yards later, he's in the end zone. Chiefs respond. They lead it 28-7. And after a Blue Devils fumble, it's going to be Shine DeVoe. Nice pass here to Elijah Rodriguez. Watch him make not one, not two, but 4 defenders miss. Finally gets taken down inside the Pahokee 5-yard line. First and goal. And from there, Derek Williams muscles it in. How about Santa Lucis? Impressive 38-14 win over Pahokee.
Keeping the momentum from last year. All right, over to Boynton Beach. Tigers hosting Forest Hill. Home team in full control, but Everett Morgan at quarterback for the Falcons. He's going to keep this one himself. Gets into the end zone to cut into that Boynton Beach lead. Tigers respond. Max Greiner, he's thinking back of the end zone, tosses it up. Bobby Smith Jr., terrific catch. A staple from last year's Football Friday show. We know the whole Smith family can ball out for Boynton Beach. They win big, 51-14.
All right, Atlantic coming off a win over Palm Beach Central last week, trying to, flex their muscles a little bit at Palm Beach Gardens, trying to also send a message to the rest of the county that, hey, Atlantic is here to stay this year.
These two always play great games. The Gators lost to Central in the state quarterfinal last year. These two teams meeting in the season opener for the 3rd straight year, and it went down to the wire. The Gators winning the last 2 matchups by a combined total of just 4 points. Another close one tonight. Gardens down 14-7. 3 minutes to go. Keon Stevens on the carry, sheds a tackle, comes to the near sideline, and strolls into the end zone. We are tied at 14. Doing kickoff. Atlantic's Demarion Alberic drops it, scoops it with one hand, and then he casually goes the distance. Look at him go all the way to the end zone. Eagles think they have the go-ahead touchdown, but wait, a flag on the play. The second fourth quarter touchdown called back for Atlantic. So the game's still tied. Under a minute to go. Gardens now going for the game-winning drive. Dequarius Bellamy picked off by Jadarius Patterson. Atlantic in business. Tie game, 20 seconds to go. Jaden Parrish on the carry. He calls game right to the end zone. Game-winning score with just 8 seconds to go. Atlantic wins a thriller, 21-14.
What a game. Olympic Heights, though, put up 54 points against Garcia last week under new head coach Brian Pulaski. They were at Suncoast tonight, and this is a challenging Olympic Heights team, a unique running game because, Yanni, you don't know who's getting the ball in this offense. Here's Jeremiah Pierre right up the middle for a big first down. Suncoast defense trying to figure this thing out. A few plays later, Pierre gets it again and has blockers in front, dives across the goal line for a touchdown. 2-point conversion, good. 8-0 Lions. after a Suncoast fumble. And here comes, guess who? Pierre, one more time. He's going to hit the corner, runs right by me, said, "What's up, Shane?" I said, "What's up, man? I'll see you in the end zone," but not so fast. He's knocked out at the 1-yard line. Omar Allison would finish off the job. This is not your dad's Olympic Heights Lions. They get the win 36-0. They won just one game last year. All right, still coming up after the break. Garcia tries to get his first regular season win in his first regular season game. And then we head back to the Treasure Coast when Football Friday returns. Yes, you are. Thank you very much, Pahokee cheerleaders. Sorry you couldn't get the win tonight. Anyways, welcome back to Football Friday. A historic first for Dr. Joaquin Garcia High tonight, the newest high school, as we know, in Palm Beach County.
The Bulldogs' very first regular season game against a Palm Beach Lakes team that went 0-10 last season.
Yeah, but the Rams are under new head coach Tamarian Moreland trying to turn the program around. Bulldogs have it on the dump-off here. Still waiting on that new Garcia roster. They got a new field. How about a new roster? We'll take it, though. The drive would stall. Rams take over. Anthony Palmer is stopped cold by the Bulldogs defense for no gain on the play, but they'll stay with it. Same drive, Lakes this time going through the air. Christopher Holmes gets behind the defender, and Holmes makes the catch, and Holmes is all the way home for the Ram touchdown. Palm Beach Lakes gets their first win since November 2021, 46-0 the final.
Wow. All right, Martin County hosting Bartow, who they beat 35-7 in the season opener last year, late first quarter. Bartow already up 7-0, looking for more. Khalif Valentine looking to pass. Nothing there. He scrambles for a few and looks to be just short of the first down marker. Same drive. Offense can't get it done inside the red zone, so they elect to kick, and he leaves it short. Martin County's defense with a nice goal line stand. Tigers all fired up. We move to the second quarter. Score remains 7-0. Yellow Jacket offense gets to work. Travion Himes with the carry. He's shifty in space, taking defenders along for a ride. That's a nice gain on the ground. The Yellow Jackets continue their drive, knocking on the door of the red zone late in the second quarter. Khalif Valentine deep, he airs it out, but picked off. Garrick Lewis hauls it in to give the Tigers a nice little return, but just not enough offense for Martin County as they fall 23-7.
Let's head back to the TC. The last time we saw Vero Beach, it was a playoff loss to Palm Beach Central. Indians hosting Northwestern out of Miami tonight. They made the long trip north, down 13-6 in the third. Tyler Aronson off the fake, keeps it, takes it to the end zone. He gets rocked right there. Penalty flag flies, but it's a touchdown. Tie game 13-13. Late fourth quarter, just 2 minutes left. Look at this. From the 1-inch line, Aronson again, this time on the sneak, just barely gets it across for the touchdown. Indians send Northwestern back to Miami with a loss. Vero wins 19-13.
Big win for Vero. That's a great Northwestern team. All right, a great private school matchup down in Boca. Kings Academy making the visit to St. Andrews. First half we go. Scott's up 6-0. Dylan Mayers threads the needle on this pass to Jackson Park, and Jackson will park the football into the end zone. St. Andrews goes up double digits. Marion Victor running hard and running well for Kings, cutting through the defense, setting up the Lions in deep territory. Joe Daly at quarterback, rolling to his left. Beautiful touch pass to Reggie Workman, who scores the Kings touchdown. This was a classic. St. Andrews wins 55-54 in double overtime.
And our community ambassador, Mike Lyons, was at the St. Andrews game, presenting the Assistant Athletics Director, Chuck Toby, with our weekly Community Champion Award. Toby does just about everything when it comes to operations at the games. He's been at that position for over 20 years. Mr. Toby, we salute you for all you do, our community champion. And our play of the week is that near buzzer-beating game-winning touchdown from Atlantic's Jaden Parrish. Talk about theatrics. Tie game with 20 seconds to go. He puts the Eagles up 21-14. And hey, that's their final score as the Eagles get the win over Palm Beach Guards.
All right, to the scoreboard, shall we? Palm Beach Central wins a shootout over Creekside, 55-48.
Inlet Grove taken down at Eastside, 28-9 the final there. Cardinal Newman, no problems at home against Monsignor Pace, 42-17.
Fort Pierce Westwood sends Royal Palm Beach back home with a 36-0 loss. Treasure Coast taking care of Osceola 22-8.
And out by the lake, Okeechobee taking care of business, working overtime. Not literally though, because they blew out DeSoto County 49-0, and Park Vista starting the season off with a bang. Look at this, a 12-7 defensive battle win over Wellington. A great first week. The first-year head coaches from Olympic Heights and from Palm Beach Lakes doing their first-year head coach duties right.
All right, we'll be doing this again next week. All our highlights on WPBF.com.
We'll see you next week.